call myself organizing, trying to, I'm not even organizing, straightening up so I have some room to throw cards. Hey, Grandma Forever, got change, midnight tuition, midnight intuition. Yes. Girl, okay, I ain't been doing nothing, but I have exceeded the limitations of my medication. Ah! And the refill got stuck in translation. So that means that I have been without my antidepressants for, I don't know, 4 or 5 days. I don't know. I lost count. Okay. So anyway, I had to get that straightened out today. And I did. And they told me that my medication will be ready tomorrow. Tomorrow? Tomorrow? They said, do you want to rush? And I hit the button. Yes. Then 10 minutes later, they said, your medication is ready. Honey, I jumped up in that truck, honey, and hit the pedal to the metal. Got me a soda and make sure, okay, I swallowed my medication right then and there in the store. Then I walked around and looked at sales, okay, while my medication hopefully took effect. And now we here. So apparently it did. It's right. Say. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. What had happened was, okay, so now I did get an email. Hey, Sid. I did get an email. See, and I had to hurt because the pharmacy closed at 7. Okay. And I'm doing all this. Let me see. I started off at about 3. Anyway, I got to go see the doctor tomorrow anyway. But I need my medication now, not tomorrow. I need it now. Okay, like yesterday. How about that? Now, why did somebody send me a picture of Tommaso? And who is this supposed to be? Deborah Day Erman, the school principal? And she just, oh, she got her little cheeks, girl. She's showing cleavage. Not the principal showing cleavage. Hey, Rosemary. Okay, let me see. Tommaso Cioni and the school principal. I said Chioni. How do they get Chini from Chioni? What? They said a fifth grade teacher and his principal wife hid in their bedroom after responding to a Craigslist ad. I don't know what that is. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, girl. So what happened? Tell us, seeing what about what's going. Where you get that from? That picture. Oh, I got a picture, huh? Oh, girl. They got the face blacked out. Deborah L. Day Ehrman. Let me see. Oh, interesting. Her name ain't coming up. They didn't blocked her out too. Well, if they sitting next to the girl, she sure is leaning toward Tommaso. So it don't matter who's sitting next to her. Maybe okay because of the picture. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Okay, I'm trying to type it in. Sorry, you guys, for keeping you waiting. I'm trying to type it in, but it sure is funny. Deborah ain't nowhere to be found. Yeah, he still got that gray in his beard. Right, right. Um, hold on. Let's see. Okay. She doesn't come up as a school principal. Mm-mm. Are they bringing him back in? Oh, these are high schools. Catalina High, Tucson High Magnet School. Yeah, she's not coming up. The only Deborah that comes up is some people in Ohio. Okay, so now this is an old picture, way old. Oh, look at that little sports car. That's nice. The reason I say that is because it sure is funny. Okay, let's ask the cards. It sure is funny. We're gonna go in with lighting up the stars. Um, wait, stars lighting up the night tarot. I get my fingers out the way. Okay, and ask what's going on with Tommaso Cioni. Okay, and the FBI. Let's go. Okay, so let's act since with Midnight Intuition said that he's supposed to be brought back in. See, the thing about it is, it could be a rumor, okay, but okay, it may not be just a rumor. See what I'm saying? Because people be doing stuff behind the scenes and people be knowing about it, and it's a high profile case. Don't nobody want to get nabbed, but at the same time, they let out little stuff like that. Okay, oh, that must be a rumor. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Being messy, they being messy. So, what can you tell us about the FBI looking at Tommaso Cioni? The FBI looking at Tommaso Cioni and the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie. What can you tell us? Okay, tell us the story, you know, what's going on, you know. And thank you for your answers. Let's see. The world in reverse. It's not over. Don't we keep getting that? For these past 3 days, we've been getting the world in reverse. It's not over. Okay, tell us the story. Okay, somebody's trapped. Somebody's trapped. Somebody's trapped. Somebody's feeling trapped. You know. Uh-huh. Ooh. Now, who did ease their way up in here, okay, in my business? Now, when I came in here, the room was clear. But nobody in here. Now, look who's here. Don't give me that look. Look at you, baby. Yeah, it's my poo-poo. Yeah, it's my little poo-poo. I forgot to light my, okay. Hey, Blue Rosemary, Dottie, Naomi. Well, you have to tell me the name of the school, because if she was the principal, she may not be the principal no more anymore. Oh, child. The meds kicking in. Okay? They kicking in, boo-boo. That's what I need to know. Huh, poo-poo? She's looking at everything I do. Pretty soon she'll be lighting sage. She'll be lighting sage. Because you know cats like to copy. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Oh, well, that's a whole different name. Okay, so we got somebody's trapped. Okay. Somebody's feeling trapped, stuck. Okay. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Now, the Three of Cups in reverse can be overindulgence. It can also be communications. Oh, community, friendship. Wait, this is in reverse. Wait a minute. Miscommunication. It's in reverse. Miscommunication, feeling left out. Okay. Six of Wands. Ooh, you got failure, shame, and the Wheel of Fortune. So something's coming back around. Something's coming on back around. She'll be coming around the mountain when she comes. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Loss, greed, missed opportunities. And the King of Wands in reverse. And the Nine of Wands, okay? Trying to win at any cost. Is that the wounded soldier winning at any cost? Okay. Mm-hmm. He's wounded, but he's still standing. Uh-huh. So he's been hit. Oh, wounded. And the Knight of Swords come charging in. Hit me with your best shot. And strength. Coming in strong. Coming in strong. Temperance in reverse. I think so. Somebody is losing their patience, and the police may be losing the patience with this gentleman. Yeah, the hangman. Looking at it in a new perspective. Uh-huh. And the betrayal. Not only the betrayals, okay, but the swords is communications and knowledge at the same time. And okay, these swords are on fire. Nothing to play with. And then we have the Seven of Cups. There's clarity. Oh, something's going on. There's clarity. And the Five of Cups. Loss and despair. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. Regret. Eight of Pentacles. Oh, they working on it. They working on it. Bees. They working on it. On the lies. Miscommunication. Oh, yeah. The confusion. They working this stuff out, honey. And the Moon. Secrets. What's hidden. Ten of Pentacles. The family. Ooh. Okay. And the Star. So they're looking at the family now. They're looking at the family. This is the main event. The family. And the Seven of Wands on the defense. Protection. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Not letting go of the past. So there seems to be some family, okay, protection of the past. Oh. And the Four of Swords in reverse. and the Emperor in reverse. Ooh. So I'm getting the intuition, okay? This is for your entertainment. Everything's alleged, everything's pure speculation. There's absolutely no facts. And my interpretation is that they seem to be looking at the King of Wands, okay, the family, and they're protecting, and the police, the corruption, controlling. What else is there? Conflict, stubborn. They're looking at all this stuff, okay, going on, okay, around the death of Nancy, or presumed death of Nancy, and why people are acting the way they're acting, so to speak. Now that we've come to question you again. Hey, Patty. Yes. Oh, they working on something. Yeah, but it's not our fault though, because we're only going by what they tell us and what they reveal to us. And if they're sitting up there revealing false information and misguiding the public, that's not on us, that's on them. Okay, because the cards is saying one thing. See what I'm saying? And that's the whole purpose of going into this true crime, is to get to the truth that they may or may not tell you. Anna is all excited to promote her new book on Instagram. Oh, really? Okay. Now, we've asked this question before about Cameron and Tommaso. Wasn't good either. But we'll ask again. Okay. And someone else wanted to know, did Tommaso hit Nancy? Okay. Let's do 4 cards. Okay. So a lot of times you guys will ask me a yes or no question. That's a yes or no question. The one is the what is the chemistry between Tommaso? That's an open-ended question. We'll ask both. Okay, so 4 cards, 4 cards. Okay, did Tommaso ever hit Nancy Guthrie? Did he ever hit her? 4 cards, 4 cards. 4 cards. Did Tommaso hit Nancy Guthrie? What can you tell us? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. What goes around comes around. Good luck. 4 cards. The Emperor in reverse, controlling, conflict. 4 of Pentacles, holding on to something. Knight of Pentacles, something coming in, receiving something, something coming in, something new. And the Fool in reverse, reckless behavior, carelessness, okay? 4 more cards, 4 more cards. Let's clarify. Can you clarify? 4 more cards, 4 more cards. Clarify this. 4 more cards, 4 more cards. The Star. The Tower. The King of Swords in reverse. And the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, so while I would say I don't see anything that says conflict, so I would say no, but what I will say is that there is disagreement, arguments, okay? But not physical hitting. Okay. Allegedly. Did Tommaso Cioni hit Annie? 4 cards, 4 cards. Did he ever hit his wife, Annie Guthrie? Did Tommaso Cioni hit Annie, his wife? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. 4 cards, 4 cards. See what it says. The Sun. So there's definitely clarity and revelation. Okay, tell us more. Tell us more. Temperance. So there's overindulgence, okay? And overindulgence is also a lack of self-control with the temperance, impatience. Oh, we have death, okay? Oh, we have the Tower. And we have the King of Swords in reverse, okay? So I don't see conflict, okay? But what I do see is lies. I do see lies, okay? 4 more cards, 4 more cards. Tell us more. I do see lying. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. Overindulgence. Ooh. And the 4 of Cups. in reverse. And the Empress. And the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, okay. So it seems like this lady right here, this is my Annie card, Empress, a mother, okay? It's like she is, she's got overindulgence here, okay? And the Tower. Oh, okay, okay. So they both lie. Okay, okay. So yeah, teamwork. It's a team. It's a team. They lie to each other. Hmm. They lie to each other and everybody else. They just liars. Okay, especially when she's intoxicated, under the influence of something, allegedly, is what I'm getting. But yeah, so I'm not getting that. Okay, and then I think her mom is her enabler. Okay, I think her mom is the enabler, allegedly, and Tommaso is along for the ride. Cameron damaged Savannah Rento. She had eye surgery. Well, there's mental. Hold on. There's mental manipulation. Okay, going all around. They all manipulating each other. Okay, they're just going around. All of them. It's a classic case of when they point the finger at each other, they got three pointing back. Okay? Three pointing back, including the thumb. Okay? At each other. Yeah, so and then somebody asked about Cameron and Tommaso. What's the energy between Tommaso and or what was the energy between Tommaso and Cameron? Tommaso Cioni and Cameron Guthrie. What was their energy like? What is their energy like? And thank you for your answers. What was their energy like? Tommaso and Cameron. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Manipulation, overindulgence, and financial issues. Four of Pentacles, holding on to something. And the Magician. And the Six of Cups in the past. And yeah, overindulgence. Here we go with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So, and the Three of Cups. Ooh. Queen of Swords. There was clarity. So, and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. Somebody knew. And the betrayal. Ooh, the betrayal. And Justice in reverse. Sounds like he knew all the business. And the Ten of Cups. And the Six of Wands in reverse. Failure and shame. And the Knight of Swords. King of Wands in reverse. Ooh, ooh, ooh. A hothead, okay? A failure. The Devil. Betrayed. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Dang. Okay, I'm trying not to say it, but dang. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And the Page of Wands. Ooh. Well, he did not think highly of him. And the Moon. Ooh, sugar, honey, iced tea. And the Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay, he's a liar and the truth ain't in him. I don't believe him as far as I can throw him. Okay, and the Five of Cups. Just shaking my head. Just shaking my head. Boom. Okay, does that explain it? So many alarms, so many alarms. So this gentleman here seems to allegedly be aware that this man is no good. You're no good, you're no good, you're no good. Five of Cups. Just shaking my head. Yeah. Dang, do I have any more bad cards left in the deck? Jeez, okay. Oh my. Wow. I don't even need a I have my oracle cards, but sheesh, I don't even need the oracle cards. These cards are so bad. Wow. That's right. This is crazy. Well, since that's said, what do the FBI think about Tommaso Cioni? What's that energy like? What do they feel about Tommaso Cioni in regard to the Nancy Guthrie? What do they feel, or how do they feel about Nancy Guthrie's son-in-law, Tommaso Cioni? And thank you for your answers. Ooh-wee, honey bone, okay? Wow. Now y'all see how they shuffled and cut the cards. There ain't no telling. Six of Wands in reverse. That is failure. That is unsuccessful, incomplete. Failure. Pessimism. What's pessimism? I keep seeing that word and haven't looked it up. Isn't it okay, funny? I can spell a bunch of words but don't know what they mean. Ooh. Oh, okay. So this is a person who's doom and gloom. He always expects the worst. See, here's the thing about not associated with Nancy Guthrie is there's a lot of things that are coming up that are not associated with Nancy Guthrie. Okay? They're not associated with her death, her disappearance. Okay? They're not associated with her house. She has nothing to do with it, but she's digging up bodies, finding out information people are hiding. That's what's coming up. You see what I'm saying? All in the course. She ain't got nothing to do with it. She doing background checks, okay? She can dug up folks all along the I want to say the peninsula, but the border. See what I'm saying? Okay, yeah. And that lets me know, she's just taking so long for her to be found and recovered, really, because ain't nobody really looking, as far as I'm concerned. But that's my opinion. But they would want her to be found so they can stop digging up these bodies and digging in these people's backgrounds and finding all kind of stuff. And I bet you they found some stuff that they are not said, because it has not, like I said, it has nothing to do with Nancy or her abduction, but it just popping up along the lines. So let's finish, okay? So, failure. What else? Tell us more. Oh, betrayal. The Lovers in reverse. The Devil. Now, this is why I said I shuffled the cards and y'all see me. This is why I said this, okay? Wow. The question was, what does the FBI, how does the FBI feel about Tommaso Cioni in regards to Nancy Guthrie's missing abduction and avoiding conflict? And maybe we got the Lovers. Where's the Lovers in reverse? They wounded. I'm going to say wounded. Wounded warrior. Okay. Still standing. But two is a lot of people call this the jail card because of all the pose. Let's keep going. Eight of Pentacles. Okay. They working on him. They working on it. They tired. They wounded. Okay. Trying to avoid conflict, but the devil's in the details. The Lovers are in reverse and betrayal, but they still working on it. Trying to come up with a plan, trying to come up with something. They looking. And the Tower. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for a tower moment. Ooh. Two of Swords at a crossroad. Communications. Okay. Opposition. And the Ten of Wands in reverse. I haven't seen that card in a while. And the Two of Wands in reverse. Bad planning. And the Hangman. A new perspective. Overindulgence and impatience with the Temperance in reverse. Four of Cups in reverse, okay? More overindulgence. Seven of Wands on the defense. The King of Wands in reverse. Demanding, vicious. Impulsive. And somebody who's impulsive can be unpredictable. Three of Wands, okay? He's waiting. Or they're waiting. Somebody's waiting. Ace of Wands, okay, for some action. Maybe they waiting to make that move or the wrong move. I don't know what all they know. Oh, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Overindulgence. Boy, if I get one more overindulgence card, trap. Now, let me tell you something about this FBI, okay, and this overindulgence and feeling trapped and stuck. They know this. They know this. They keeping an eye. When he going to the pub or wherever he going to buy. What did he buy? Okay. He drink it. Oh, he buying more drink. Whatever he's doing, okay. Oh yeah, he feeling stuck. And the Queen of Cups. There go my Annie card. And why does Annie keep coming up in overindulgence? Oh Lord, I'm telling you, strength. So, this is interesting. And the Page of Swords. There go Chatty Patty. She's coming forth with the message. Oh yeah. She finna tell the business. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Disappointment. No, this talks about recklessness and setbacks. Interesting. Interesting. So what I want to ask, okay, that was Tommaso. How does the FBI feel about Annie? What do they think about Annie Guthrie? Okay, because they don't think too highly of Tommaso. What are they thinking about Annie Guthrie? What does the FBI think about Annie Guthrie, Nancy's daughter? What is the FBI thinking about? What do they think about Annie? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What do they think about Annie? King of Wands in reverse. King of Swords, excuse me. King of Swords in reverse. Oh, really? King of Swords in reverse. They think she's arrogant. She's manipulative. And probably she's lying. Tell us more. The Moon. So they may feel that she's hiding something. And I get in the cards that when, matter of fact, it's just read, when she came up, that she's protecting this King of Wands gentleman. Okay, left out in the cold, lost. She feels neglected. And the King of Cups. I mean, the Knight of Cups. And the Ten of Pentacles. So it seems like feeling left out in the cold when it comes to the family and inheritance, finances. And the Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah. Unable to move forward. And the Seven of Wands on the defense. Three of Cups in reverse. Oh, drugs. Drugs. And the Lovers in reverse. Ooh. Betrayal. And the Fool in reverse. Naive. Six of Wands, Six of Wands in reverse. They feel she's a failure too. And the Knight of Fantasy. So that the Knight of Pentacles. So it seems like they feel pretty much the same way about both of them. Waiting for somebody to see this, waiting for somebody to hand them something. And the Devil, yeah. So they already know. This is energy. This is energy. Energy is past information. It's already out there, allegedly. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Foolish and immature. And there's Judgment. And the High Priestess in reverse. Yeah, there you go. Secrets out. 9, okay. 9 of Wands. She got the jail card too. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. The wounded soldier with financial difficulties, overindulgence, okay, and manipulation, and the world. Oh, now we get the world, the end. Mm-hmm. And the King of Cups. Now the King of Cups comes in fair and balanced. The Eight of Wands, slowly. I figured that would be going over judgment. And the Magician. And the Five of Wands in reverse. Okay, so slowly cooking up something with the Magician. They got the tools. They got all the tools. They slowly avoiding conflict. And Justice in reverse. Okay. So there hasn't been, there's no decision. I don't know if they will ever come to justice, but it seems like allegedly the FBI is looking at these two people in this manner. Okay? Well, they're not telling us that though, TK. Mm-hmm. Well, the thing about it is, I would be surprised if they find out she didn't make it home alive, because I feel she did. Okay, but that's my personal opinion. Okay, but they're asking, but what you got to look at is the kind of questions they're asking. Okay, who would know that information? So now they're saying, well, did she even make it home? But yet you got these two people saying that she was dropped off by them. So what does that tell you? They starting to look at the family. They starting to look at the neighbors up the street. Well, the thing about it is, Nancy didn't have to drive at all. Okay, they're right up the street. They could have picked her up and dropped her off. Why are you taking an Uber? Let's ask. Okay. Hi, Michi. Okay, so we'll ask, what did Tommaso and Annie want from Nancy? Let's ask that. Hey, my boo-boo. What's going on, girl? Oh, yeah. Is it that time? Oh, Lord. Okay. She wanted, and she wanted now. Okay, did you see her do her hand like that? You see she jumped off that bed, girl. What, boo-boo? Now? 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 Yeah, my mama said go get her treat. Okay, I'm gonna get a whooping. Okay, so let me go get, yeah, right. Let me go get her treat. The question is, what did Annie and Tommaso want from Nancy? Okay, that's gonna be the question. Okay, so don't let me come back here and I ask, what did I say? And y'all don't know. Come on, Poo-Poo. Come on, baby. We gonna get you something. That's right. We get tweet. Come on. Come on, Poo-Poo. Oh, here come big sister. Here you go. Here you go. Okay, Poo-Poo. Yummy. That's my baby girl. Yes, it is. Okay, y'all. Keisha got a new bowl today because it's a plastic bowl, but it has a stainless steel bowl inside of it. They come apart because food knocked her bowl off the table and it broke because they eat out of ceramic or stainless steel bowls, okay? Because then that way it really prevents a lot of acne on the chin for the animals because it doesn't hold bacteria. Now, they had a porcelain bowl at Chewy.com that I was going to get for her. But I'm like, honey, okay, because Keisha like to knock stuff down. Especially if she want to get your attention, she just start knocking stuff off the table. Off, didn't knock my medication, everything, girl. She done broke I don't know how many dishes. Yeah. Don't let Keisha fool you with her little cuteness, honey. Yeah. Now, I noticed that Tasha could jump just like Keisha, but she doesn't do she don't do that. She don't get up, jump on, and knock stuff down. Keisha, oh yeah. Okay, so right, yeah. So and I read that, and ever since I read it, I've always stick to it, and I haven't had any problem with feline acne. Okay, now I had to squeeze one. Okay, but that was it. Yeah, they do that, but Tasha doesn't do that. For some reason, I'm surprised she doesn't. Okay, but she doesn't do that. But Keisha, Okay? And then, but what's good is, I think, because see, Keisha's the cat. You go in the kitchen and your cabinets is open, standing open. She didn't went up in there, and you're like, what didn't she do? Okay, and I'm like, I wonder, do she smell critters trying to come in? Okay, because since I've had my cats, we have no mice, no mice. Okay, now when I came here, there was a couple of mice, but I got my cats. So I figure they must be going in there taking charge. Keisha is, okay, because I got the cabinets on the bottom open and everything. She done been all up in it. And yeah. Okay, so you had a cat that would steal your mail. Oh wow, and take it to her peoples. They probably had her trained. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Okay, so with that said, somebody had a question. They were saying, what did Annie and Tommaso want from Nancy? They may not have wanted anything. Maybe, well, we know they did. But anyway, we're going to leave it to the cards to answer this question. So, can you tell us what Annie and Tommaso wanted from Nancy? What did they want from Nancy? What did they want from Nancy Guthrie? Annie and Tommaso. What did they want? And thank you for your answers. I wonder, should I ask one at a time? She'd walk around dragging our bills. She tried to tell you to pay them. That was a reminder, girls. She thought she was trying to earn her keep. Yes, what? That I should ask separately? Okay, one at a time. Okay, yeah. I think that would be easier. Okay. So let's start over. Woo, let me light. Okay, so I can smell me some sage. Mm-hmm. Oh, looky. Oh, you done got you something, girl. Have a ball. Now, Keisha, I gave Keisha one of those some calming cat little chews. And she chewed and ate on some of them. Okay, she didn't eat it all up, but she calm. My cats are calm anyway. Okay, there we go. Mm-hmm. Keisha, you cool, girl? But she seemed like she kind of slunching with her shoulders. You cool? Is you good? Okay. What did Annie Guthrie want from her mother, Nancy? What did Annie want from Nancy Guthrie? What did she want from her mom? What can you tell us? And thank you for your answers. What did Annie Guthrie want from Nancy Guthrie? What did Annie Guthrie want from her mom, Nancy Guthrie? The Chariot in reverse. Okay, this talks about loss of control and a lack of direction. Maybe she wanted her to give up control. Okay, let's tell us more. King of Swords in reverse. Okay, well, this talks about manipulation. Okay, oh, the house, the home, the family. The Empress. Shut up. Oh, Judgment. And the Eight of Cups in reverse. Regret. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And the Two of Wands in reverse. The High Priestess in reverse. And the Three of Swans. The Three of Swans. The Three of Wands. Okay. So the home, the plan, waiting. The Nine of Pentacles. Hmm. The Three of Cups in reverse. And the King of Wands in reverse. Oh, they're trying to tell me something, and I'm trying to, woo, something's going on here. And the Five of Swords. And the Nine of Wands. And the Seven of Swords in reverse. And the Four of Cups in reverse. What did Annie want from her mom, Nancy? Oh, she may have got caught. She wanted the house. She trying to get that house and the money, but she got caught. There's a plan here, or something is being hidden, okay, but has been revealed. And death. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. Confusion, miscommunication. Temptation. So there's something going on with the King of Wands, okay, and he's lying, okay. Patty, the Page of Swords, Chatty Patty said something. She brought forth the message. And the Page of Cups in reverse. And the Emperor in reverse. Okay. I think she wanted control. She was trying to get control of the home and the finances, the mom. She was trying to get control. Temperance, overindulgence. Okay, what I really want to say is allegedly she wanted to smoke up the house and the inheritance. That's really what I want to say with all this overindulgence going on here. Okay. I'm being nice, but this is what I really want to say. I could be wrong. But her and her man. Thank you for the sparkles. Let me see. Okay, I got 2 more cards to go. And the Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords. Okay, so there was some clarity here. Some information. And the Five of Cups, once again. Despair. Loss. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of like she wanted to take the mother's place. That's what I get the feeling of. And then her husband comes into play. I don't even see Annie. Is there a Queen of Cups in here? Um, No, but I get Tommaso. Interesting. And I'm pretty sure we're not even in the family, and we could see the dynamics here. Okay, so we know if we could see it, they could see it. And I believe that the mom was not giving up control to Annie because she know that it will be taken by the gentleman here because she knows her daughter. She knows she's weak. Probably knows she's on drugs by now. See what I'm saying? Right, but he's a demanding and vicious person. Okay. And even though she's no goody two shoes, it's just the point that he seems to be controlling, or that's how they're presenting it to us. But I'm getting that 1 minute, like I said, 1 minute she's powerful, she's in control, and the next minute she's like Edith Bunker. Okay. Archie, oh Archie. Okay. So, that might have a lot to do with the dynamics here, because I keep getting this gentleman coming in on what I am trying to read. She called him the manifester. Okay, he gonna make it happen. Okay, make it happen, Captain. Okay. He was Captain Saberho. I guess. Narcissist, psychopath, okay, a whole lot of stuff comes up. Okay. These people had the money, okay, the family to hide under the radar. Okay, these are like addicts, functioning addicts. Okay, because the family enabled that. Now, if this were your typical drug addict, okay, they would be, everybody would know. They would probably be down there on Main Street in the tents, so to speak. You see what I'm saying? But they had the money to hide behind that. Okay, go get their drugs and go home. They go broke. Okay, mama bailed them out and paid the rent on the house and all. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So they were able to live a whole nother life. I'm not saying that other people don't have their issues, but we're talking about these two here. So let's ask, before I forget, what did Tommaso want from Nancy? What did Tommaso Cioni want from Nancy? Okay. See, and Annie is her daughter. Okay. So you can't tell her nothing about her child. But this Tommaso person, okay, that's a whole nother talk show right there. Okay. And he probably wasn't given the respect because of Annie anyway, in a sense. They knew what she was doing. They are aware of this. And she's the black sheep. Okay. But she comes home with this. See what I'm saying? Now, she's could have gotten more, somebody much more better, okay, and everything. But considering what did Tommaso Cioni want from Nancy Guthrie? What did he want from Nancy? What did Tommaso Cioni want from Nancy Guthrie? What can you tell us? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. See, because your kids is your kids. No matter what they do, those are yours. The magician. Didn't somebody say manifest? The magician. The magician is a manifestation. Hidden powers, inner guidance, and resourcefulness. He can make it happen. Okay, tell us more. Page of Wands. Snooping around. Page of Wands. Yeah, he's creating. He's creating. Wheel of Fortune. What goes around comes around. He's trying to create. I guess he had good intentions, okay. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse. However, he was greedy. So he missed the opportunity because of his greed. So that's why he suffered financially. Overindulgence. Too much spending. Negligent. Oh, the Nine of Cups in reverse. Oh. And he's feeling trapped and stuck. So is that why he's drinking and doing whatever he's doing? Because he feels stuck. He feels trapped. And the Ace of Wands. Trying to get a piece of the action. That's what he wanted. There you go. A piece of the action. Wasn't that a movie with Richard Pryor? A piece of the action? King of Cups. Ooh. Now that's Cameron Guthrie to me. And it's like he wanted his action. Teamwork. Respect. He wanted respect. And the High Priestess is in reverse. And the Page of Pentacles in reverse. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Okay. And the Knight of Swords. I don't know if his brother is even out here. Does he have a brother out here? He has a brother or a cousin. He has a cousin, I think, Mark. Mark or Marcus. I think it's a cousin, not a brother out here. Okay, but he has a cousin out here. So, what does T want from Nancy? King of Pentacles. There he goes. There go that gimme, gimme, gimme. And the Page of Cups. And the King of Swords in reverse. And the Fool in reverse. And the Emperor in reverse. And the Page of Swords, Chatty Patty, bringing forth the message, communications. And the Eight of Pentacles. And the Two of Cups in reverse. And betrayal. Once again. And the Five of Wands in reverse. Now, it's interesting how this came out because I'm not getting a bunch of pentacles on his behalf, okay? I'm getting that he wanted respect. He wanted to be treated like the other children, but he wasn't. And allegedly, he is not the other children. Okay? Let me ask a question. What was Tommaso's energy when he lived in Italy? What was that like? When Tommaso lived in Italy, what was that energy? Tommaso living in Italy before he even came to America, because this man was like, what was he, 30 years old when he came to America? So what was Tommaso's life in Italy? What was that about? What was that energy? What do you want us to know? And thank you for your answers. What was that energy in Italy before he came over here? The Four of Cups in reverse. I was just thinking of that. Okay, and here goes. That's it. Acceptance. Okay. So in Italy, There was acceptance. Okay? Let's keep going. He was working. He was working. I don't know what skills he had, but he had some skills in Italy. Oh, and he was drinking. Okay. The world. And then it ended. Okay. That's it. That was quick. And then he hit pay dirt with the 9 of Pentacles. And the 3 of Cups in reverse. And drinking. So he might have, yeah. And the 7 of Cups in reverse. Okay. I could say that's clarity, but because we got overindulgence next to some more cups, that's just overindulgence. Okay. And he had choices. Seems like maybe he had more choices. Okay. And the Page of Swans. I mean, the page. Why do I keep saying swans? Wands. Wands. And the Hangman. So he had plans. He had a whole new perspective. Okay. Oh, yeah. He hit pay dirt. He's feeling lucky with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. 5 of Swords. There was conflict. No. Or there was communications. Pick your battles wisely. So there was loss, conflict, and indecision. Okay. 2 of Pentacles. He was weighing that money. Okay. So he got into a partnership. King of Pentacles in reverse. Oh, interesting. Here comes the King of Pentacles in reverse. Now, King of Pentacles in reverse to me is broke. And he had to make a choice. Interesting. Judgment. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Greed. Financial loss. King of Cups. And we have the 6 of Wands in reverse. Well, his love was okay. It was failure. Here's the thing: his motives were not right. His motives were not right. Okay, and the 10 of Wands in reverse. Yeah, his motives were not right. He couldn't carry the load and felt stuck and trapped. And the High Priestess in reverse. So apparently, some secrets with the receipts. See the receipts? Okay. And the Queen of Wands. She had the power. She had the receipts. Oh. And the Five of Cups. So there was regret. Oh. So I wonder, did she marry this man and she had secrets on him? So now he felt trapped. See, he bit off more than he could chew. Or was she having regrets? And the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yep. Disappointment. Secrets and despair surround this Queen of Wands. And the Nine of Cups in reverse. She was not happy. Seven of Pentacles. She was waiting. Somebody was waiting. Somebody's feeling left out in the cold. And death. Oh, did he have a secret wife? I don't know. Let's see. And Three of Wands, waiting for the ship to come in. And the Page of Cups in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles. There's your betrayal. You didn't hear that. He's married and with children. Well, yeah, he's married. He's got a kid. Got a little boy. Okay, so the church lady called the Adult Protective Services. That's interesting that she called the Adult Protective Services, okay? Why would she call the Adult Protective Services? Because she felt that ... Is he now a culinary consultant? She might have, because was it Lady Zelda that said they have 24 to 48 hours to respond? Okay, let me get another deck of cards, you guys, because I got a question. Okay. Give these cards a little rest here, okay? Who want this smoke? Who wants this smoke? Because I'm going to tell you something, and I can guarantee it. You know I'm up to something. You know I got that smoke. I got a question. Let me put on my thing, okay? Let me manifest this question. Because I know y'all want to know what it is. What you want? Oh, you want to hear it too? She waiting too. She all quiet now. You want to know the question? Oh my goodness. Okay. Did you see her head moving? You see her head moving? Okay. You want some smoke? Oh, okay. She's laid up here, knocked out, honey, like a drunk in the streets. Just laid up in the corner in the hallway here. Okay. Can you tell us, what did Nancy Guthrie tell the church lady? What did Nancy Guthrie tell the church lady? Her little friend, the church lady. Okay. They busy talking. What did she tell the church lady? But the church lady would call the Adult Protective Service, not the police, but the Adult Protective Services, and sent them over there to the house. What did Nancy tell the church lady? Okay. What did she tell the church lady? You like that, huh? Yes. What can you tell us? What do you want us to know? What Nancy Guthrie told the church lady, is they be talking. And I'm pretty sure they weren't just talking on Sundays. She knew more than Sundays, honey. Okay. And thank you for your answers. Girl, if I don't show up for church, honey, okay, make sure you call somebody, because, honey, I just went crazy. Mm-hmm. Shabata called the church lady before she went mad over to Annie's. Two of Wands in reverse. Oh, shut up. Shut the door. Two of Wands in reverse. Delays. Bad planning. Hidden fear. Hidden fear. Tell us more. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Family disputes. Financial loss. instability. Seven of Swords in reverse. Watching her back. Watching her back. The back is to the family. I think this is in reverse, is it? Okay. Now I got to pay attention to that. But watching her back. Somebody's stealing. Somebody's hiding something. Okay. Keep going. King of Swords in reverse. Somebody lying. Manipulation. And the Three of Wands. And waiting. Ten of Wands in reverse. It was too much for her. Or she had plans to relieve the stress, relieve the struggle, the suffering, and move on. Change. She had change. There was change. She wanted to make a change. Ooh. To the inheritance, okay? The Page of Cups in reverse. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Four of Swords. Wow. And the Nine of Swords in reverse. She's trying to get over the nightmares. She wasn't resting. She wanted to rest, okay? She might have, intuition. She might have felt something was up. Okay? I can't make this stuff up. I don't need to. She told the church lady. Judgment in reverse. She didn't want to be bothered with them. She may not have seen it coming. The conflict. She didn't see it coming. Waiting. Seven of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles. And the Five of Cups talks about loss and despair. Emotional. Wow. And death. And the Seven of Cups in reverse. and Seven of Wands. Okay. Protection. She didn't have it. Okay. So, allegedly, for your entertainment purposes, you've seen it with your own eyes. She told the church lady. That's why the church lady don't want to talk to nobody. Say, because all the stuff that blew out and everything, and her name is Bennett, and she ain't in it. Talk to Paul, because she don't know y'all. It's just that simple. She told the church lady. The church lady knows about the manipulation, the thieving, okay, and felt that something was wrong. Felt, okay, but she didn't see it coming. Okay, so with that knowledge, leave the church lady alone. Leave her out of this, honey. Okay. She probably over there living by herself. Wow. That said a lot. Wow. They probably have. They probably have. But what they did was treated it as gossip and hearsay. Catch that, T. That's what that was. Oh, we just gonna treat that as gossip and hearsay. But this is the church lady talking. This is her buddy. This is her friend who she telling you about, okay? And you said you didn't clear the whole family. How could you clear the whole family with somebody telling you something like that? That is totally irresponsible, unprofessional, and no excuse. Unacceptable. Unacceptable. That is unacceptable. When you, the police, know that the closest gets the mostest, and you just want to make this big announcement anyway, it ain't my business. But she told the church lady. And I bet you the church lady told Cameron. When Miss Nancy didn't show up, she was on that phone. Would you tell on the family if the family is cleared? Wait, okay, who cleared the family? Don't tell me Nanos. He doesn't count. And you know how many people have cleared a lie detector test? Come to find out they the main culprit. Like the guy was saying, okay, that I be listening to with the white hair. Okay, you know how many people will help you search for somebody that they killed? Well, honey, they was wiggling all kind of toes. If they took it, who gave it to them? Okay, and all that information that we don't know and they are not telling us, but the FBI knows. Good night, Sin. Yep. I'm gonna have to call it a night too. I have to go to the doctor's tomorrow. One more question. Anybody have a question? One question. Okay, you don't have a question? I'll ask. No, it doesn't make you innocent. And that's why he ain't came out here to look for his mom, okay? Well, looking for his mom, he already know what's going on. So let's ask if the church lady told Cameron, Nancy Guthrie's son, will they find her in November? That's a good question. November. Will they find Nancy Guthrie in November of this year? Will they find her in November? November of this year. What do you want us to know? 4 cards, 4 cards. Will they find Nancy Guthrie in the month of November? The month of November is the 11th month. Let's see. What can you tell us? And thank you for your answer. 4 cards, 4 cards. Will they find Nancy in November of this year? Will they find her remains? It's slow. It's going to be a while. Let's see. Tell us more. 4 cards, 4 cards, 4 cards. Ooh, something's telling me to pick down here for some reason. 4 cards. Something's telling me, I don't know, to go the other way. Interesting. I just got a feel to go the other way. So we have the 8 of Wands in reverse. And the 8 of Wands is fast movement, and it usually means, okay, so it's telling you that there's setbacks, instability, and frustration. Okay, but it also means slow. The Fool in reverse, carelessness, recklessness. What do we have? Naive, and proceed with caution. The High Priestess is a secret. And the Magician. And the Ace of Swords talks about truth and clarity. Four more cards, 4 more cards. Can you clarify this read? 4 more cards, okay? 4 more cards. Interesting. 4 more cards, 4 more cards. The 4 of Cups, okay? So something is being ignored. Something is being ignored. We have healing and recovery. but we have the high priestess over it. Okay, so it's a secret. And we have the Six of Pentacles in reverse, some type of exchange. And the Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. So what I'm getting is that I don't know about November, but it seems to be that they will have to make some type of offer in exchange for Nancy. Say, we have an exchange here. So it's a give and take situation. Yeah. I totally agree with you, Midnight Intuition. I totally agree. Okay. Because she is being hidden. Hey, Kareem. I know it's a bummer. It seems like one of those situations where, what's that? What's that? I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. But it seems like one of those situations where she's hidden, okay? And it's just one of those places, like so many scenarios that the person has to tell you where they put her in order for you to find her. Now, you could find her, okay, but you haven't found her. So somebody is going to have to tell you where she's at. She could be buried. She could be buried. Buried is hidden. Buried is hidden. But where is she buried? See, sometimes, like they do that with the serial killers that will, well, I have another body that you guys haven't found, and stuff like that, just to whatever. Okay. They could be telling the truth, they may not, or after so many years, they don't even know themselves because the things have overgrown and everything looks different. Or they could take you to where this body is buried. That's spiritual. Okay, her body stays on earth, but that's what we're talking about. We're talking about the remains. We're not talking about the spirit. Okay, the spirit doesn't stay down here, but the body does. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Okay, and the thing about ashes to ashes, dust to dust is that is not cremated. That's buried. You know that, right? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust is before they even came up with cremation. You see what I'm saying? So you may want to look at that theory in another way because your body returns back to the earth. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Okay, has nothing to do with cremation. Mm-hmm. Right. So, yeah. So she may be trying. That's why you probably keep hearing it. Maybe because she is telling you that she is buried. She's, what did they say? She's with the earth now, or buried in the earth, or something like that. Mother Nature. Okay, right. So yeah, that's ashes to ashes, dust to dust. It never was about cremation. It was about uh, coming from the dirt and returning to the dirt. Your body. So with that said, give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Most of all, stay blessed. Bye.